Hi guys! So aside from the college day in my life video, I haven't really talked to you in a while. So I haven't talked about my monthly favorites in a while, mainly because I'm a college student. So there are some months where my monthly favorites are the same thing from the month before, just because I don't have the financial stability to continuing consuming and buying makeup products, even though it may seem like that from what I show you guys. Without further ado, let's just jump right in and talk about products that I have been using the entire month of October over and over again. So in case you don't know, I do have a Instagram and I will put it right here. And I did not every day, but I tried my hardest to do a spooky look almost every single day in October, and because of that, I have been using body paint. So getting this bad boy out, this is the Mayron Paradise AQ Makeup Eyeshadow Palette. It's actually not eyeshadow, it is like paint, but for the body. This is what it looks like. If you can't tell, definitely this side is incredibly loved. I have been using this almost all of my Halloween looks. I absolutely love it. I'm definitely gonna need to get a restock for like maybe this shade and this shade, but this is definitely a October favorite because I have been using it, if not every day, probably almost every single day, because it's just amazing. And also, even if I don't do Halloween looks with it, it's perfect for like just drawing on my face if I want to. So that is definitely one makeup item. The next is the Ofra. Oh good, it's not shattered. Oh my gosh, that was so scary because this is hella expensive. This is the Ofra Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. As you can tell, it is really loved. It's very dirty. And here is what the colors look inside. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. They're beautiful highlighters. I use them every single day practically. And I don't have a certain favorite that I use the most. I kind of just use whatever my heart desires. So this is definitely another product. I am so sorry. I ran out of my ADD medicine, so if I'm extra hyper and extra all over the place, as you can clearly already tell, and we're only like 3 minutes in, that is why. This has always been a favorite, is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is a satin finish. I always use this. I have a backup one because if you can't tell, this is practically gone. But again, I'm gonna keep using this until it's like empty. But I do have a backup one. I love the e.l.f. concealers. It's the only kind of concealer I use. I do want to branch out and use other concealers, but as of now, it's like the only concealer I use. Another favorite. I haven't been using them a lot, but I have been buying them a lot, and I actually have. I'm wearing one right now. These are the Jueves Place lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I really am all over the place. So I actually have a whole bunch of lip products on my lips, but I do have the shade Toffee on my lips mixed in with one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. So yes, I have been using these all throughout October. I love her. I love her brand. I love being able to support other small businesses, especially a female-led one like Juvia's Place. I will put all the information on the screen and down below. I will link all products being discussed down below. Don't hesitate, don't fear, I will. Another makeup brand that I actually can't show you because it's currently dirty and being used are brush sets. So the first brush set is the Stone Cold Fox. I think it's the Stone Cold Fox Color Pop brush set. I absolutely love these brushes. Let me see if I have some clean ones. Okay, so these are like some examples of this collection. It's just these Color Pop brushes. I picked them up when they were doing, I think maybe a Halloween sale. I love these brushes. They're really nice, and these are like just perfect sizes. I also have eyeshadow brushes from that same brand. Continuing with new brushes, this is another brush set that I bought. So there is this influencer that I follow on Instagram. Her name's Victoria Lynn, and she came up with a collaboration with Real Techniques. So this is her brush set, or at least some examples of it. She also has her own one of these. It's not this one, but it is a similar one she has in her collection, as well as a makeup cloth to remove your makeup, like make a makeup eraser. So I did buy that. Now for lashes, I do have a pair of lashes on right now, but let me tell you, you have probably seen this eyelash pair in my past videos. I can't really show it to you how they are now, but this is from the brand Ioni. It is only $1 at the Dollar Tree. Gorgeous. And then I also have been reaching into the Anastasia Beverly Hills false lashes in the shade Snazzy, or Style, not Shade. I really love those lashes. And just a quick reminder, in case you don't know, I just simply use the Kiss lash glue, the aloe vera clear lash glue from Kiss. I've always used it. Fun fact, when I went to Disney over the summer, I went on roller coasters, I went on rides, I was sweating my makeup because yes, I still wore makeup every single day in Disney, and my lashes stuck on real good. So I recommend, because this was the glue that I used. Now to talk about eyeshadow palettes, which, oh my gosh, I own way too many, but we don't have to talk about that. This is one that I didn't think I would be using a lot. It is one that I didn't really think I would be diving into a lot because it is cool tone shadows. But it's actually what I am wearing on my eyes today. And I love this palette so much. I'm using it much more than I thought I would. And it's definitely one I've been reaching to a lot in October. I also have been using these gorgeous ColourPop palettes, the At Forest collaboration with Raw Beauty Christie here on YouTube, and the Cabana Club. These are both extremely gorgeous palettes. That is what the At Forest one looks like. And then this one is actually one that they released over the summertime, but I have been using it a lot in my Halloween looks just because it does have beautiful reds and oranges and like fall looks, so I have been using this one a lot as well. I also have been dabbling into the Milani Gilded Terra eyeshadow palette, again just because it is more of a fall palette, and I just love the color scheme. It's very unique, very pretty, very fall. And the last eyeshadow palette that I actually have been reaching towards to quite a lot is the iconic London Sunset to Sunrise. Yeah, Sunset to Sunrise eyeshadow palette. Again, it is fall shades. It's super bright. It's super beautiful. But yeah, those are the main eyeshadow palettes that I have been dabbling into the entire month of October. So next up is a brush. This is the Clique Pro Angler brush. So I don't really know what it's supposed to be used for. It does seem like a good contouring brush, which like I could use it for that reason, but I think this is the most perfect brush for concealer under the eyes. So normally when I put on concealer, I do use a sponge. Normally this one, just because the way that it's shaped gets up in here, but sometimes I forget to wet my sponge, or I'm just too lazy to wet it, so I use a brush instead. And just the way that this is shaped is perfect for just getting it all up under the eye. So I have been using this hella a lot. I don't know if that's right sentence right, but I love this brush so much, and honestly it's a year-round amazing product to use. To go on top of all of this stuff is this. So I absolutely love this product. I don't even wear foundation. I'm not wearing foundation right now. I'm only wearing the e.l.f. concealer. But anyway, I don't really wear foundation just because, do I need it? Like, no. I have really good skin. Yes, I'm gonna toot my own horn. I have really good skin. Like, I really don't need foundation, but you know, there are some days when your girl wants to put some on. So this is actually a CC cream from e.l.f. This is in the shade 310C medium. One pump is more than enough. Honestly, maybe I should just stick to half a pump, but I love this product so much. It is kind of pricey for e.l.f. products just because e.l.f. is a drugstore. I think this is like 13 to 16 bucks. Like I said, I'll link everything down below and the prices and all the correct information on the screen, but this is more pricey in terms of what e.l.f. does produce, but it is so good, and the coverage is full coverage. I love it. I don't need full coverage, but we love. Okay, so next up are these gorgeous lipsticks. So this is the first lipstick I have ever owned from Anastasia. This is in the shade Allison, and this was actually a gift from Caitlin. But then I went to Ulta a few weeks back and I really wanted more fall shades. So I got these two gorgeous ones. This one is actually on my lips today, and this is in the shade Mod, I think. I did mix this in with shade Toffee from Juvia's Place. And then this one is in the shade Heathers. It is definitely a deep red, not bright red, but more like a deep brownie red, which I love both of these shades, but I like this one a tad bit better just because for whatever reason, even though it's the same formula, this is more drying. But I have been dabbling into these gorgeous lipsticks literally in the almost every single day in October, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. The last thing I'm gonna talk about is another e.l.f. product. I'm sorry, but e.l.f., y'all just know what you're doing over there. The putty products from e.l.f. So more specifically, the putty blushes and the putty bronzer. So this is one of the putty blushes I own. This is in the shade Turks and Caicos, something like that. It's very, very bright and very pink. So I haven't really worn it a lot, mainly for like spooky looks. And then this one is so freaking gorgeous, and it's actually, I could probably pop it on right now because it's really good and it goes with the look. This is the putty blush in the shade Bali, and that, if that is not like a perfect fall blush, I don't know what is. And then finally, the last product in today's video, just because I don't want to keep you here for like an hour, even though I certainly have more to talk about, is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Golden Days. Again, it is perfect for contouring. Sometimes I use it to contour my nose, not all the time, just because, I don't know, I've just never really understood the point of contouring your nose. Like, just be thankful you have a nose. Why are we worrying about how it looks? I don't know. So sometimes I'll contour my nose, but also not really because I just don't care. I mainly use it to bronze or contour the shape of my face, even though I technically already have a very naturally narrow face. But I love this product, and just in general, I recommend any putty products from e.l.f., whether it be the blushes, whether it be the bronzers, whether it be the putty primers. I actually do own those. But yeah, that is all for today's video. I just wanted to hop on and chat with you guys because I do miss talking to you, as well as sharing a lot of products that I have been going back to basically the entire month of October, creating spooky looks for y'all. And I will see you guys in my next video, which honestly might be starting some holiday Christmas content soon. Just a little heads up, something to look forward to. Before you leave, please feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you never miss another video from me. Also, don't forget, I am doing a giveaway. I am giving away one Amazon $50 gift card the minute I hit 10K. We're currently at 6, so definitely subscribe, share this video, share my channel with all your friends, because the closer we get to 10K, the closer y'all can get your prize. Alright, never forget, you are stunning, you are beautiful, but above all, my beautiful ladies, gents, and days, you are blessed. And I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.